Hello and welcome to this week's Slam National Club Golfers Look Back on the Golfing Week. I'm Alex Perry, and what's that? A 14-time major champion has announced his retirement. No, not Tiger, stop worrying, but in fact his former caddy, Steve Williams. Of course, Steve won 13 major titles alongside the GOAT and then one more with Adam Scott. Williams, who says he doesn't know who he is going to caddy for next year because he's no longer working with Scott, says he just wants one more season because next year, 2018, marks 40 years as a caddy, more than a quarter of which, of course, were with Tiger. Speaking of whom, the countdown is underway for his return at the Hero World Challenge at the end of November. And this week he spoke to a women's basketball podcast, me neither, about his say on the golf ball. Now, you can read that full story over on nationalclubgolfer.com, but I will tell you here that he said something very exciting. I cannot believe how far I'm hitting the golf ball. Now, first of all, this is Tiger saying he can't believe how far he's hitting it. Second of all, you must be more excited than when... Josh, what do kids get excited about these days? Tamagotchis? Super soakers? Things have changed since my day. Right, the Ryder Cup. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's a few months away, Alex. Why are you talking about the Ryder Cup? I'm not talking about the next Ryder Cup, or the next one, or the one after that, or... No, I can't even do the maths. I'm talking about 2032. And get ready for some late nights because the Olympic Club over in San Francisco has been announced as the host course of the 2032 Ryder Cup. Well, thank goodness they sorted that out. That was getting pretty tense for a minute then. I mean, they've only got, 15 years to get ready for it. I mean, there are kids who are in school today who will probably be headed down to the range with their parents tomorrow who are going to be playing in that Ryder Cup. And what about the captains? Rory McIlroy versus Jordan Spieth heading up Europe and America, or Justin Thomas, Matt Fitzpatrick? It's just utterly incredible that they've decided who is going to host the Ryder Cup in 2032. Of course, the Ryder Cup might not even be contested by Europe and the US come 2032, not if those friendly folk over in North Korea have their say. My money's on North Korea versus the rest of the world, although I might be confusing it with World War III. Right, what's good over on nationalclubgolfer.com this week? Well, we've been celebrating winter golf because it's pretty chilly out there, the frost has come. What are the most extreme conditions you've ever played in? We had our say in this week's Niggle, and Tom Irwin explains in his Foghorn column exactly why winter is the time for you to be getting out there. And Mark Townsend and I spoke to Carl Morris, who is a golf psychologist. He told us on the podcast this week exactly why your game next summer will be dictated by how your game goes this winter. Go over to the site, listen to that. Right, that was this week's Slam. I'll see you next time. Speaking of whom, the count... You can't... I thought...
Oh, sorry.
I thought you were like gazing into my eyes then. That was really weird. I was looking at it, but I was like, I can feel you like looking at me. It was really sexy. Probably should have said Game Boy. Anyway.